So are you someone that tends to see beyond the limitations of certain realities and that is connected to higher potentials and possibilities? You might also find that you're very misunderstood by those that are not connected to the particular higher perspective that you're connected to, and this can make relationships and conversations particularly challenging. So what you're about to watch is a shorter clip of a longer video where we were looking at 3 different archetypes for how we each relate to our reality that can influence the types of sources we're drawn to and the types of perspectives that we share. And having an awareness of this for ourselves can make it so much easier for us to navigate complex conversations around our shared reality. So I hope you'll stay tuned to that. If you're interested in watching the full video, I will link it below. Enjoy. So last but not least, those that are more connected to the higher perspectives are seeing beyond and outside of certain realities and connecting to something bigger. So this could be God, the universe, nature, humanity, or some kind of a ideology, or it might even be a higher concept that gives them a more objective perspective. And so from this more detached place, they're able to relate to their reality in a new way, and they may be better able to approach reality from a healthier place because they're not so immersed into things and they're not just reacting. And this is where they may have paradigm shifts that may have them seeing reality in a new way and relating to it and experiencing it differently. This is where they may feel the ability to affect reality on a higher level, whether that be through prayer or focused intention or some kind of a manifestation practice. They may be connected to either spiritual understanding or religious belief or some kind of a philosophical idea or metaphysical concept, or really just anything that gives them a higher perspective on things. And so, obviously, there are many benefits to this. There are many studies that suggest that those that connect to something beyond reality are often much happier and more optimistic. This is where they may be more likely to have creative ideas and come up with ways of doing things that are outside the box because they're better able to see outside of the limitations of certain realities. They might feel very misunderstood by those that are not connected to whatever higher perspective they're connected to because those people may really not understand how they're relating to reality, so they may not understand their choices. And because of this, they may withdraw from certain groups of people or from certain realities so that they can renegotiate their relationship to those things and gain the clarity that they need to know how to engage with those people and those realities. So this can be a healthy thing, but it also can go too far and they can become isolated. The other downsides to this, when they are connected to the higher perspective at the neglect of realities or at the neglect of connecting to those deeper places, this is where they may disassociate or become disconnected from their emotions. This is where we talk about things like spiritual bypassing and not really embodying whatever it is that we're talking about or connected to. And this is also where they may be delusional or not respond to certain realities that they should be responding to. And so, as with all the different levels of view, there are definite positives to this, and there are also things that they need to watch out for. In terms of the types of information that they're drawn to, they're going to be more drawn to sources that are connected to the particular belief system or ideology that they're connected to, and they're much more likely to trust those people that sort of see things the way that they see them, and that also can help them negotiate their understanding of reality through that lens. So again, this has its benefits and its drawbacks. And even when they are taking in information from, maybe more mainstream sources, they're still likely to be relating to that through the filter of whatever the particular higher perspective is. So I hope that gave you some valuable insight into how you or others may be relating to reality. And I encourage you to check out the other two archetypes, because I think we all have a little bit of all of them in us. And of course, this can also be helpful for better understanding where everyone's coming from when we come together to share our perspectives. So I will link the full video as well as the two other shorter clips below. My name is Sheila, and the overall purpose of this channel is for us to zoom out and connect to the big picture. And by understanding all the different pieces of the big picture, that can help us orient ourselves and understand more about where we're all coming from and what we're all seeing. It can really help us to bring together the big picture when we come together. And there's a lot more to this, but I'll just leave it at that. So I encourage you to stay tuned to this conversation. And what I want to do from here is look more into some of the dynamics that play out with these different levels of view and how we can use this awareness to help us navigate all of the interesting dynamics and complexities that we face. So thank you so much for listening. I would appreciate any feedback and any support you can give to helping these ideas get out there. And I really hope to see you in the next video. Take care.